Hey everybody, how you doing? How's it going? Popping in on tonight to just say hi and share with you a thought. I had like 8 hours of credits at this massage place. And it was you get on one of these memberships and it accumulates, and during COVID and everything, we weren't going in, but they were still charging me month after month after month. And I had like literally 10 hours of credit. And I was like, man, this is going to expire. It's going to expire and I have to use it. And I'm like, I need to go use it. And I was thinking to myself, I just got back from an hour and a half massage and it was amazing, right? And I'm like, this is amazing. And why don't I take the time to, schedule the things that I know are good for me, right? And I was thinking about that today because, we've been moving. We've been moving for the last 6 weeks into our new home, getting settled. And then my best friend moved here a couple of weeks ago, so we were helping her. So it's just been kind of busy and crazy. And I think that's the answer to my own question. And we get super busy. We start, doing whatever it is, and then we start taking care of other people. And then what happens is we forget to take care of ourselves. And tonight I was like, man, like I say, it's sad how I had to be like, oh, my credits are expiring August 17th and I have to use them all or I'm going to lose them. And it was like the best massage. I work at home, and so, I'm crouched over on my computer like this, and now I have a standing desk, so it's nice because you're not supposed to sit for long periods of time. So when I'm tired or when I'm supposed to, how cool is this? You just press this little button right here and the desk goes up. So every 30 minutes or so, I get up and I stand up and the desk, rises up, and I feel so much better because it really is, sitting all day long. And that's what I do because I work at home. Many of you guys do too. I realized that, it's just better to stand. Well, anyway, I was just thinking though, like I say, like, why did it have to take me having credits that are about to expire for me to go do something that I know is good for myself? I was when I was talking to her, and, they ask, like, well, how are you been doing, with things, and, what is it that you can do better? And I was thinking, what is it that, why is, why do my shoulders hurt, and why do my feet hurt, and all these different things. And tonight I was evaluating, like my life, and just, I know many of you have kids that have school starting, and for the first time in 34 years, I do not have a child that's starting school on Monday. It's the weirdest thing. And, he's preparing to go on a church mission. But anyway, in the midst of it all, I still find myself making my schedules, making my, my goals of what I want to do for the rest of the year. And, whenever I look back at my life and I'm like, when I used to run and I used to juice and I used to do all these different things, and I would ask myself, what is it that makes it easier for me to do the things I need to do? For example, I noticed that, like, if I'm making my menus and I have all of my stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to make an avocado smoothie, and I look in the fridge, I'm like, oh, well, I don't have an avocado, so I don't make it, right? Or I don't have this ingredient, so it's harder. So tonight I'm making my list and I'm going to order, all this stuff so that tomorrow I can have it all in there. Now I have my fridge, my extra fridge, and my extra freezer in the garage. And what is it in your life that would be much easier if you planned it and you had things there? I think, like, even just like working out for me, I used to put my workout clothes and my shoes by my bed when I would wake up in the morning, and I'm like, okay, I am able to work out easier because I'm not going, where's my shoes? Where's my workout pants? Where's my, where's my weights? Where's my video? Whatever, we're doing. And whatever it is that we're trying to do, make it easier on yourself to do it. If you want to work out, lay out your workout clothes. If you want to eat better, have the right foods in your house. And I'm talking to myself tonight. That's why I wanted to share with you, because that's what I'm going to do, because I'm like, I know what I'm supposed to do and what I need to do and what I want to do, and what is stopping me from doing that. And that's what I need to fix, right? And what it is, like I say, is not having everything in place or in view or accessible. And so that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm so excited about it because I've had many promptings, I guess, if you will, about, getting those things ready for myself, like even just like, we talk about every time I write down my stuff of what I need to get done, like I get it done better because I go, oh, I look down at my thing. I'm like, oh, I forgot to email this person, or I forgot to fix this or whatever. And so again, it's like, I'm not very good at remembering things as much as I used to when I was younger. I've been in the 50s now, and it's like, I forget names now. I forget the things that I'm doing. And I think that, again, it's like preparing that. So health-wise, having the food that we're going to prepare, and then business-wise, having my goals. In fact, today I was listening to one of my, I'm going to show you this here. Turn this around. I was listening to one of my webinars, and it came up with this 4-hour work week worksheet. This is page 2. And, it talks about your dream line, and it's awesome because again, it's kind of like, what do you want to do? What do you want to have? How do you want to make it happen? And, what are the steps that you can do now, tomorrow? Here it is down here. And the day after. See that right there? So this is the Dreamline worksheet. And I was just, like I say, I was just kind of going over it today, and it's exciting, because maybe what is something that I want may not be something that you want, and vice versa. And so this is just like, personal to yourself of how you want it to get done. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and whatever you're doing, and it's good to see you on here. Those of you, it's late night. It's 10 o'clock at night here in Texas, 10:04 p.m. And like I say, I'm just kind of getting things ready for the weekend and preparing, having things that are healthy again and being able to just get back on track and remind myself of all the reasons why, we're doing what we're doing. So it's good to see those of you who are on here. Feel free to share this video. Feel free to share the podcast. It's called Jory Reveals. I haven't been making daily podcast episodes, but getting better and better. We did have an amazing interview on the last podcast a couple of podcasts ago. You should go watch it. It's an amazing journey of somebody who, it's actually one of Stan's cousins, and I pulled her in and told her, hey, I'd love for you to get on this podcast, my podcast, and explain, and share your journey of that. And it's very inspiring. If you haven't checked it out, I think it's episode 51. Like I say, it's on the Jory Reveals podcast on the Stitcher app if you're on Android, and of course the Apple Podcast if you're on iPhone. So hope you guys are having a great night. I will talk to you guys very soon.